on, goody girl. Let's give them some organic good food. Change your life. Change is good. Good is right. We're taking it to a whole nother level. Organic food is the cure to love and life. Yeah. We take good living to a whole nother level. Come on and go with me. Change your food, change your life. Don't you wanna go? Don't you wanna ride on the big side? To a whole nother level. We're taking it higher and higher and higher and higher. That's the cure. We take good living to a whole nother level. Change your food, change your life. Change is good, good is right. We take good living to a whole nother level. Yeah.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when and where you're listening to the Change Your Food, Change Your Life show on Rainier Avenue Radio World. I'm Dennis Weaver, your good food guide and founder of Change Your Food, Change Your Life, a fun, high-energy, good health edutainment company with song, story, and entertaining guests designed to inform, encourage, coach, and inspire you to make 100% organic good food choices, foods that are life-giving, not life-diminishing. Remember, eating good equals feeling good. That's the equation for the good life. That fun opening cut of Good Living you just heard is from our Change Your Food, Change Your Life presents Good Living, a compilation CD album, and its title track is performed by Anna Maria Paisley. It is the worldwide organic good food anthem with officially registered fans from Sri Lanka to Seattle, Israel to Iowa, Poland to Pittsburgh. So the next time you hear it playing, stand. Our producer, D Money, always does right here in the studio. You can catch D Money on his own show, Fresh Juice, on Wednesday nights, full of cool entertainers. You can get yourself the Good Living CD at changeyourfoodchangeyourlife.com, changeyourfoodchangeyourlife.com. On the Change Your Food, Change Your Life show, we've had guests from all around the United States, Canada, and Mexico who talk, write, grow, mine, farm, police, buy, prepare, serve, make, teach, design, package, and sing about organic good food. They create organic cosmetics, advocate and lobby for organic good food. They read to children about organic good food. They talk about the good health of organic good food. They use organic good food as therapy. They juice organic good food fruit. They grow organic cotton T-shirts. I'm wearing one right now. They help with gluten-free choices, offer zero-waste package-free shopping. They lift spirits with organic floral essences and handcraft an organic sofa so soft you'll go, ah. Uncle Matt himself of Uncle Matt's Organic Juices. The Mistress of Mushrooms, the Queen of Dairyland, the Cactus Tamer. Ms. Healthy Way, the Salt Miner, the Hempster, the Professor of Pickling, the Upcycler, and Ms. Bare Life, to name just a few of the previous guests on the Change Your Food, Change Your Life show, all working hard to make that healthful difference in your life. I've told you the story of Mary and China when bean is not a bean, and I proved it costs less to live the organic good food life than not. And if that's not enough for you, we've had the Change Your Food, Change Your Life show musical. You're listening to Dennis Weaver, good food guide and host of the Change Your Food, Change Your Life show on Rainier Avenue Radio World. You've probably just walked by sweet potatoes in your grocery store. Well, today we're going to stop you. Country sweet produce with love from California's Sweet Spot on a mission to make the produce department known as the sweetest destination for shoppers. Organic good food sweet potatoes are their game, sweet is their name. Wait for it, the brand? Bako Sweet, of course. So now, calling in from Bakersfield, California, having passed her screen test in a fun little impromptu video I did with her for Rainier Avenue Radio World during the Organic Produce Summit in Monterey, California. She's a Have a Plant Ambassador, the Bako Sweet Director of Marketing. Here's Alexandra Rae Molumby.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, back to you. Welcome, Alexandra Rae Molumby, to the Change Your Food, Change Your Life show on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Oh, great to be here, Dennis. I love sweet potatoes and I'm thrilled to talk about them today. So thank you for having me.
You know, I'm going to say it. This is going to be a sweet show. So let's talk a little bit. Let's talk a little Bako Sweet. She told me that now that we're all organic good food friends, we can call her Rae. So who are you, Rae, and what brought you to Bako Sweet?
Well, Dennis, I grew up on a small farm town in the central coast of California. I am not a farmer's daughter, but I have been connected to farming and agriculture my entire life. So when it came to picking a major at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, the only thing I wanted to study was agriculture business. So I focused on marketing in the fresh produce industry and got my first job with a carrot farm. So as I gained experience, I saw a need for marketing and the importance of agriculture to shoppers and started promoting farms through my Harvest Joy website. And now my field and product photography has been featured on dozens of fresh produce brands, marketing materials, including Bako Sweet, where I am the marketing director.
That's a very sweet story. Why do you call Bakersfield California's sweet spot?
That's a good question. Well,
It is, isn't it?
since 1944, the Bako Sweet family has been growing sweet potatoes in the country's richest soil in Bakersfield, California, also known as California's sweet spot. This land produces some of the best tasting sweet potatoes on the market. And over the years, Bako Sweet has perfected the growing and harvesting process to ensure the highest quality and consistently sized sweet potatoes. So today, Bako Sweet focuses on providing the largest variety of value-added, conveniently packaged sweet potatoes.
Having met you, I believe every word. I understand that Bako Sweet won Prevention Magazine's Healthy Food Award. What makes your Bako Sweet organic good food sweet potatoes so healthy?
Well, I don't know if you know this, Dennis, but Bako Sweet sweet potatoes are a superfood and are naturally allergen-free with no preservatives or additives. They're a heart-healthy food and packed with fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that can move you one step closer to a healthy lifestyle. And our sweet potatoes are an excellent source of potassium, which can aid in lowering blood pressure. Need I say more?
Well, the nutritionists and the good doctor we've had on the Change Your Food, Change Your Life show will love you, Ray. You're an official, have a plant ambassador. Wow. What does that healthy role entail?
Yes, I was selected by the Produce for Better Health Foundation as one of their Have a Plant.
Can you say that again? Produce for what?
Produce for Better Health Foundation.
You betcha, for better health.
Yeah. So as one of their Have a Plant ambassadors on behalf of agriculture specifically. So I've been working alongside retail registered dietitians, culinary and food service leaders, and lifestyle nutrition and agriculture professionals to join together to spread the fruit and veggie love. So everyone can join us and have a plant.
And what's the benefit of having a plant?
Gosh, it's endless. I don't think I need to tell you.
Yeah. We have a short show, so that list may exceed the show. You're listening to Alexandra Rae Molumby, moving Bako sweet potatoes to your center plate. This is the Change Your Food, Change Your Life show on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. You say Bako sweet potatoes don't just happen. What are the stages in a Bako sweet potato's life growing up?
In the spring, we plant actual sweet potatoes as seeds in something we call hotbeds, which acts like a greenhouse. Then, once they start sprouting, we clip off the slips and transplant them into the field where they will grow. I call it their forever home. And the sweet potato vine is shredded a week before harvest. So that'll help dry out the dirt, making it easier for the tractors to drive through. So the tractors will go into the field using a metal plate that pulls up the dirt. The vines are then separated from the sweet potato cluster, after which the sweet potatoes go down the line and then are hand sorted into bins based on size.
And then the next step after that?
Onto your plates.
And then the next step?
Into your bellies. But we won't go to the next step.
And the next step, a smile. A smile. We all want to know, in case it ever comes up at a party, okay, what's the difference between a yam and a sweet potato?
We get asked that all the time. And Dennis, you've probably been calling a yam a sweet potato, but a true yam is...
No, have I?
Most likely, because a lot of people are really convinced. But a true yam is an edible root, generally grown in Africa. So it's got a bark-like skin, and it's starchy on the inside, starchy and white. But sweet potatoes are the delicious, sweet, orange-colored veggie that we love so much.
So there is a difference between a yam and a sweet potato.
Yes, huge difference. Absolutely.
I hope at the next party somebody asks me.
And you'll look really smart.
And I'll just quote you and say, from the source, Ms. Alexandra Rae Molumby from Bako Sweet. You you grow 4 different varieties of organic sweet potatoes. They are, and what colors?
Yep, we grow 4 varieties. There's Covington, which is orange on the inside and orange on the outside. And it's the most common variety out there and the one that most people would associate with as a sweet potato, and my personal favorite. We grow Diane, and that's very sweet as well, but it's more of elongated shape. So it's longer than the Covington, and it's more of a copper on the outside, but still orange on the inside. The third is O. Henry. It is white on the inside and on the outside with a mildly sweet flavor, and it's a little more dry tasting. And finally, we've got Murasaki, which is purple on the outside and white on the inside, and it's mildly sweet with a full nutty flavor and vanilla aroma.
You really take this seriously. I love your comment when you put the potato in the ground. That's their permanent home. And now you've named them all. You are really committed, aren't you?
Of course we are. We put a lot of pride into growing such delicious sweet potatoes.
Generally, sweet potatoes are just piled up in a bin in the produce section. But Bako Sweet is moving from side dish to center plate with your consumer-oriented packaging, colorful consumer-oriented packaging. How so?
Well, Dennis, life's too short for mealtime inconvenience. Am I right?
That's right. That's right.
So Bako Sweet offers a variety of quick and easy options with fresh, organic, sweet potatoes packaged in a way that fits in with our shoppers' lifestyles. So we triple wash all of our sweet potatoes after they're harvested, meaning that you spend less time cleaning and scrubbing and more time with those you love the most.
What kinds and styles of packaging do you offer? Can I see in the store?
Absolutely. We've got our organic single sweets, which you just pop into the microwave. We have our organic tray that is 100% recyclable and compostable. We also have our steam bags, our organic variety specific steam bags. We have a
for use in a microwave.
Yes, for
It's
use in a microwave.
Presto, I have dinner.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's done in about 6 minutes, 6 to 7
Wow.
minutes, that and the single. And then we've got our 3-pound mesh bag, which is our most popular organic item just because it makes cooking so easy with that many potatoes at one time. And then we've got our organic baby bags.
The what, organic baby bags?
Yeah, they're so cute. They're small sweet potatoes.
That I love how you put hand selected the best of the best in that 3-pound bags. That way, the shopper doesn't have to fumble around in the produce bin to find the sweet potato of their desire. You've already done that for them. Easy. You've made, as you said, you've made a Bako sweet potato into a convenience food with that triple washed single wrap for microwave packaging. Very cool. Have you saved yourself some time with it after a full day's work?
Saved hours, Dennis. Hours.
Because how long to make dinner with that single triple washed?
Well, the single sweet, it really just takes 6 minutes in the microwave, and you've got a sweet potato that's ready to eat. I mean, you can get fancy with it, or you can get a little lazy like I do and slap some butter and cinnamon, and you're ready to go.
when I say convenience food, you spend that much time in a convenience store looking for what to eat. Here you have it in a tray, ready to go, 6 minutes. You've got a healthy, nutritious superfood dinner, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Can't lose on that. Can't lose on that. During the holiday season, do you display your Bako sweet potatoes with big bags of marshmallows?
We sure do. And boy, do I have a story for you on my own cooking experience with marshmallows.
And quickly,
Oh man. Well, let's just say that I had my first Thanksgiving with my in-laws a couple years ago, and they asked me to naturally bring sweet potatoes as a casserole. And so me and my husband, we baked the sweet potatoes fresh beforehand. And then we spent about 2 hours getting this casserole perfect. And the very last step, we put on marshmallows and we popped it into the oven. And the directions said 1 minute. That's all I'm saying. And I always follow the cooking directions. And within, I kid you not, 20 seconds, the entire oven burst into flames. And thank goodness my husband's a firefighter and he had no problem reaching in to save our beloved casserole.
and
So,
home.
oh, and home. Yeah, I gotta put that in there.
And so that's what you do for Thanksgiving. During the summer grilling season, how do you present Bako sweet potatoes?
Well, my personal favorite is sweet potato kebabs, but sweet potatoes truly have become a year-round item that our shoppers enjoy for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I saw in one of your recipes almost a sliced grilled sweet potato avocado toast, almost.
Oh my gosh,
Delicious
I
looking.
love that recipe.
Delicious
Yeah.
looking. This is the Change Your Food, Change Your Life show on Rainier Avenue Radio.world, and you're listening to my organic good food friend Ray, introducing you to a nutritional powerhouse, Bako Sweet Organic Good Food Sweet Potatoes. Most people know how to use canned sweet potatoes. How do they use fresh Bako sweet potatoes instead?
Well, growing up, my mom used to make this another sweet potato casserole, but she used canned sweet potatoes. So that's all I ever experienced in terms of sweet potatoes before I started really focusing on organic, fresh produce. And so now I will make my casseroles with fresh sweet potatoes rather than canned. And a lot of people are doing the same. I mean, we've seen per capita consumption increase from 4 pounds a year in the year 2000 to 6 pounds a year in 2022. So people are really moving towards eating sweet potatoes for that breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
And it's with your consumer-oriented packaging, it's easy to microwave 6 minutes later, mash, and you end up with a fresh version of a killed canned sweet potato, correct?
That's one way to put it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, therein is the difference. Therein is the healthy difference. Sweet potatoes are really quite versatile. Don't just think, as we've talked, casseroles at Thanksgiving. How about some Bako sweet ideas, Ray?
Oh,
Beyond,
sure.
yeah.
Beyond my casserole.
Do you have any?
Of course. I'm not perfect at cooking, like I just mentioned, and I always have to follow a recipe or else it turns into a disaster. So, from what I've tried, sweet potato toast, like you mentioned, sweet potato tacos, Hasselback sweet potatoes, the list goes on, and we've got a great list on our website, bakosweet.com, for more ideas as well.
How do you enjoy them? You mentioned
Well,
one, but give me a couple of examples.
Well, when I'm not burning marshmallows, I love baking them in the oven as is and really just throwing some butter and cinnamon on them. We were sampling them in the grocery store a couple weeks ago, and I couldn't help but sneak in a few bites because they're just so good and they smell delicious while they're cooking in the microwave.
I like that one with melted butter and cinnamon drizzled. Wouldn't you say everything a potato can do, a Bako sweet potato can, of course, do better?
They've got twice the amount of fiber as a regular potato, And you really can feel good about filling your basket with our heart-healthy sweet potatoes.
Bako Sweet is aggressive in wanting people to benefit from its high-powered nutrition and deliciousness. We've all seen in-store sampling of cookies, but organic sweet potatoes? So, Ray, describe that good health fun.
Oh, goodness. Yeah. So, I mean, we really want people to enjoy time with their families. And by creating a product that people can just pop in the microwave or pick up easily at the grocery store, that's what we really want for our shoppers.
Do you give little slices of sweet potatoes with butter and cinnamon?
If we're sampling, absolutely.
I'm there. And if you can't find Ray's Bako Sweet Organic Good Food sweet potatoes in your store, stand in the produce aisle and in a loud voice ask, "Hey, where are my Bako Sweets?" Yeah, cause a scene. Your good health depends upon it. We've just been given a sign by our producer that we're almost out of time. So at the last remaining moments, I'm going to ask Ray, how many Bako Sweet Organic Good Food sweet potatoes do you have in your home right now?
That's a good question. Right now, I've got a 3-pound mesh bag and a bunch of microwavable single sweets in my pantry, which is the best place to store them, by the way. You don't want to store them on the counter or in the fridge. You want to store them away in that pantry of yours.
You're just full of tips. I'm gonna be shopping, so I'll let you know my count. Well, thank you so much, Ray, for the show today, and for adding some colorful, sweet fun to the produce department and to our good health. It's now for us a Bako Sweet world.
Well, of course. And, like you said, if you don't see us in your grocery store, be sure to ask your produce manager to order Bako Sweet and they'll get them in there for you.
Go to bakosweet.com, Bako sweet.com, for mouth-watering photographs of Bako Sweet sweet potato recipes. You'll see how deliciously versatile Bako Sweets are. You'll also see how many people it takes to bring you those full of flavor best organic sweet potatoes ever. Ray doesn't do it by herself. Follow Bako Sweet on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter for recipes and giveaways. And that's not for just a potato. Hey, Ray, how many potatoes can they win?
A year time supply.
A year's supply of sweet potatoes. Woohoo. You see, to see Ray digging potatoes and riding tractors, go to harvest.joy on Instagram. That's harvest.joy on Instagram. Does the Change Your Food, Change Your Life show bring you the most interesting guests or what? Alexandra Rae Molumby, bringing organic sweet potatoes into your life. Don't ever miss an episode of the Change Your Food, Change Your Life show. You'll be sorry, and you won't be as smart and healthy as you could be. Thank you again, Ray.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
It's been a sweet show. You knew I'd say that. You've been listening to my organic good food friend Ray talking sweet things about Bako Sweet for your good health. This is the Change Your Food, Change Your Life show on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. In the weeks following, sometimes you'll spend the full half hour with me, your good food guide, other times with live studio guests and calling guests as Ray did today. Coming up, more organic good food stars and their stories, pop roasted pumpkin seeds and apples. And yes, of course, we're still waiting for her, our internationally acclaimed designer darling, Nina Morgan Jones, when she returns from London to Hollywood. She's getting closer, was in the south of France for a while, collaborating with an Italian designer. Organic good food has its glam, Check out Nina's Romp Boutique. Yeah, that's rompboutique.com. She sent me a note from London about her new collection with pictures. Romp and roll, baby. As Nina says, stay wild and organic. In the meantime, feel free to call me, your good food guy, Dennis, at 425-774-8971, 425-774-8971, or email changeyourfood@hotmail.com, changeyourfood@hotmail.com. You can get yourself a copy of the songs you've heard today, Good Living, and As We Go Out, Go O, on a Good Living compilation CD album at changeyourfoodchangeyourlife.com, changeyourfoodchangeyourlife.com. There are 16 tracks on the CD, 16 songs that celebrate the joy organic good food brings to life: jazz, pop, rap, gospel, blues. You can exercise to it, dance to it, sing to it, shop to it, barbecue to it, eat to it, drink to it, learn to it, lift up your day to it, be inspired by it. It is many diverse voices coming together, but with one message. Our Change Your Food, Change Your Life artist ambassadors hope that one of their songs catches your ear and makes that healthful difference in your life. You've been listening to Dennis Weaver, good food guide and host of the Change Your Food, Change Your Life show, and calling in from Bakersfield, California, Alexandra Rae Molumby, putting a sweet story to Bako sweet, organic, good food, sweet potatoes. This is Rainier Avenue Radio World, and be sure to get yourself the hot new Rainier Avenue Radio World app so you can take Ray and me with you, and it's free, videos, live broadcasts, and all the radio shows wherever you are. Change your food, change your life. Begin living the organic food life, and the rest of your life just may be the best of your life. You'll have no anxiety. You'll feel better than when you began. You'll probably look better, have more energy, and be a few pounds lighter. Well, then why not change your food, change your life forever? Honor yourself by making 100% organic good food choices. Make that commitment to yourself, and if you do, over the years, you'll thank yourself over and over again for having made that decision. So we wish each and every one of you in the audience our very, very best, and that you may find your good health and happiness as we have. Thank you for listening. O's up to your health.
I'm gonna go old, go old, go old, go old. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna go old, go old, go old, go old. And I feel so good. If I knew it was about the money, I would have said that I don't want you no more. Oh no. If I knew that you were killing me softly, I would have ran right out